Hello.
Hello, I'd like to talk to someone from the staff.
I'm the staff. My name's Ali.
How about some adults?
My parents will be back soon. I'm filling in for them. Are you looking for a room?
Shouldn't you be at school, Ollie?
You're not from the Board of Education, are you?
No, I'm looking for a place to stay for a few days.
You've found the right place. Would you like a suite?
I'd prefer something modest.
Ah, it's quite fortunate. Our suite's taken at the moment. But if you'd like a suite anyway, our neighbors have one.
It's not necessary. I'm looking for an ordinary room.
There's a vacant room upstairs.
With an ensuite bathroom.
There's a wash basin.
And the toilet.
In the hall. If you'd like your own bathroom, you'll find it at the neighbors.
Where is it?
Not far away, but our place is nicer, more romantic.
Indeed.
More pleasant. Far away from TV, the internet. But if you miss that, you'll find it at our neighbors.
Which way is it?
Hard to live without the internet, isn't it? My parents understand it. We're just changing the provider. The cable was no good, though. But if you'd like to play, I have a console in my room. The internet, too, if you want.
I don't need it.
What do you do?
Excuse me?
You don't have any cameras. You're not a tourist, are you?
Nor a secret agent. I'm an archaeologist. You know what that's about?
Of course. Everybody knows that. You're here to dig up mummies.
Correct?
You've come to the right place. This house is very old and has lots of secrets.
You think I could find something here?
Sure, but no damaging the floor, unless you pay extra.
Ah, I was hoping damaging the floor would be included in the price.
You don't have to pay in advance.
How much is a room without any bonuses?
$15.
Gee, I don't know.
The room may not have a bathroom, but it's got a good hiding place.
A hiding place?
For valuables, you can hide the pharaoh's treasure there.
I'll take it.
Great. Would you like some tea?
No, thank you.
May I see your passport?
Unfortunately, my papers were stolen.
Have you reported that to the police?
Right at the airport. What a dangerous city.
It's not. You just have to be careful at the airport. Will you give me your name? I need to put it in the register.
Sophie Ferrier, double R. And when I find the pharaoh's treasure, who can I sell it to?
The government.
Maybe you know some collectors.
You'd like to sell it under the counter? I'd have to ask around.
No, nothing illegal. I'm just looking for somebody in the old town, that's all.
There are a lot of antiquaries and collectors here.
This one specializes in the archaeology of Atlantis.
Are you pulling my leg?
Why?
I thought Atlantis didn't exist.
I don't know that, but this collector might have some proof, some finds.
That would be very important?
I guess so.
Are you going to look for it?
At the moment, I just want to discuss a few things.
Take me with you. I can help. I can really do a lot of useful things.
You want to travel like Sinbad the Sailor?
Oh, yes.
So ask around about the collector. But you need to be discreet. Nobody can know about it yet.
Sure thing.
Is breakfast included in the price?
If you want to have a proper meal, go to the city.
Can you recommend anything?
There's a cafe nearby in a back street. Can't miss it.
Can I use the kitchenette?
Sure. It's at the guest's disposal.
Thank you. Bye.
Have fun.
I have to unpack and get some rest after such a hard journey. It's not a great idea. We need an alternative solution. It's not... No can do. A lovely room. I smell ambergris mixed with musk. This won't work. We need an alternative solution.
Oh my, I don't look so good.
It must be this stash. Unsophisticated, but still.
Smells of peach.
The delicate bristle of this brush could be useful in restoration work. The frame's old, but the pane's new and polished. This won't work. No can. I don't know what I should ask about. They've got a kitchenette. You can whip something up here. Think, Sylvie, think.
I've got nothing to...
Although this place is charming, I don't feel safe here. Vivid colors and the smell of oriental spices. I'm feeling dizzy. Hello.
Have the best coffee in the city.
I like such places. The atmosphere is unique.
Isn't it? And maybe you'd like some hibiscus tea. We also have green tea and ginger infusion. If you'd like a cool drink, there is lime juice. And we offer such delicacies. Sweet baklava and basbousa. There are also full medemes or tamia sandwiches. How about some matzah?
I'd rather talk than eat.
To anybody in particular? I know everybody here.
Do you know any art collectors?
Oh, such people don't come here. We have a different kind of customer. Storekeepers, barbers, modest people, but a night with them is a feast. For the spirit.
No doubt.
Take Ismail. He's able to distinguish 15 different flavors in simple, full.
What is full?
Ordinary cooked beans. And Nazir?
Is that another dish?
Oh, it's good he can't hear you. You'd become the heroine of his caustic stories. His mother-in-law would be relieved, though.
I'd rather you didn't tell him about it.
It's not that simple. Soon they're going to come here, say hello, start playing backgammon, call they want tea or coffee or something else, though they've been ordering the same things for ages. And then they're going to say, Hassan, caravan routes cross by your cafe. Have you had any news from the outside world?
Oh my.
Oh my, so what should I tell them? Can I tell them that caravans go another way and that not a living thing has showed up here?
They wouldn't feel content.
Precisely. So you understand. I wait the whole day for the leavening, for the grain from which a tale will grow.
And here I come?
Oh, a European that mistakes Nazir for full.
What a blunder.
It's not a blunder. It's a good beginning. But what should I tell them about the collector they're supposed to look for?
They're supposed to look for him?
Oh, you Europeans are so amusing. You think you discovered the net.
www.
www. Do you think I have the time to run around the city, grab people's sleeves, and ask them about a collector I know nothing about?
I'm not asking you to do anything like this.
I have no time for that, and I don't have to do it. We have a net that's been working for thousands of years. In the evening, I'll tell the regulars about your collector, then they'll go back home and tell their brothers, brothers-in-law, uncles, wives, mothers-in-law, grandmothers, and tomorrow, 40,000 people in Cairo will be looking for your collector. This is the net.
Oh my god.
Allah is great.
I would like to keep it low profile.
And why is that? You have to make up your mind.
Because I don't know that man. He could feel offended.
He should be happy. Publicity helps in business, unless it's foul business. There are lots of collectors in Cairo. What does he collect? Mummies?
I know he's interested in relics from Atlantis.
Atlantis? Here in Egypt?
This place is better than many others.
Great! And they don't know that.
That it's better?
And maybe Ahmed, the horn virtuoso, is beeping because he's realized he's in the wrong traffic jam and that he won't make it with the goods he's delivering. And in the evening, when he sits depressed at the table, he will hear someone say that Egypt is better than many other places. And then Tariq will stand up and say that, in his opinion, this whole Atlantis theory is a slight to Egyptian national pride. And Yusuf will mumble that he's not sure if somebody who supports Zamalek can bring up national pride.
Oof, what a mess.
A mess? No, it's just a plant that's grown from the grain thrown by a European. Lonely and lost in this city.
Wait a minute. My uncle knew an
Enter the uncle.
antiquary here? What was his name?
If you aren't married, your uncle's name is the same as yours.
The antiquaries. Do you know any?
Oh yes, it's almost a plebeian job. One of my regulars is an antiquary. He sits at that table. But now he's surely reveling in the smell of his books.
Where can I find his book paradise?
In a den by the citadel. Go straight ahead, and then you'll see the marketplace.
Goodbye.
Come back and tell me how it went.
Do you know a man called Saint Germain?
No. Who is he?
A count.
Ah, I wish I had such connections.
See ya.
It was a pleasure to talk to you.
Maybe the antiquary has appropriate connections. I need to see him. Will I find what I'm looking for in this marketplace?
Reminds me of my last journey to Istanbul. That colossal medieval building must give a lot of shade in the morning. A terrific location for a market. An antique lover can dig out something precious in here. Hello.
Greetings. I can see you want to buy something.
Can I enter and have a look around?
Praise the Lord, I've recently bought so many items that it's impossible to get inside. I've got old tomes, parchments, French sabers dug up under the pyramids, ancient cat statues, and a nose.
Yes, in this line of business you have to be able to smell a rat.
It's Cleopatra's nose, of course.
My uncle mentioned you're a joker.
Oh my, I'm getting famous and a bit senile. Have we met?
No, I don't think so.
My uncle used to contact you. He was an archaeologist. My name is Silvi Leru.
Ah, Leroux.
My uncle's name was Olivier.
Yes, I remember him. Died, poor thing. I used to search for some old books for him. I met him many years ago when he was digging in the Valley of the Kings.
I liked the envelopes you put your letters in.
Are you going to stay in Cairo for long?
I don't know yet. I'm looking for a collector.
A collector? And what do you do?
Just like my uncle, I'm an archaeologist. Apart from that, I like restoring old items.
There are plenty of collectors here. They come and go, bring objects and take them away.
You probably know all of them?
Many.
Apparently, that collector can be found in the old town. He's interested in the archaeology of Atlantis.
Ha! Does something like that exist at all?
If not, then he stands out even more, don't you think?
Good point. But now I have to find someone to help me empty my storage room. I'll ask about him some other time.
Please help me, for the sake of my uncle.
When I find this collector, where should I leave a message for Silvi Leru?
In that boarding house in the back street. Tell the boy it's for the foreigner. He may not remember my name.
Ah, you're staying where little Ali's in charge now.
Yes, his parents have left. He's doing a great job. When will you know anything?
In a hurry?
A bit.
A business of a lifetime, hmm?
I hope it works out.
So you're probably very busy.
What do you mean?
No, I don't want to invite you for dinner. Too old for that. I have another idea.
Yes?
You're impatient. The business of a lifetime's waiting and nothing's happening. I have a little job for you.
Should I dig something up?
Now you are joking. Will you have a look?
A silk scarf. Pretty, but terribly soiled and clotted with blood?
Right. And I'm afraid to touch it so as not to damage it.
I can try, and you'll ask around?
I can try as well. What's the harm in it?
I wonder who's going to do their job first.
You're going to do the job faster than I would have, while you'd be doing what I usually succeed in.
Ah, are you trying to say that I'm a better restorer than you?
No doubt about that.
So it's a deal. Goodbye.
My back's killing me.
Whether
I want it or not. But you're as old as you feel, right?
Bye.
Goodbye.
It must be a tight squeeze inside since he won't let me in. I hope he does his best to find the collector. Blood and ink have clotted the old silk. Ugh, what a tangle of pipes and rubber hoses. I bet everybody wanted to connect the water supply on their own. A complex system of water distribution. I don't see any reason to change the arrangement. Everything in this city is so colorful and smells so intense. Can't reach it. It's too high. Good afternoon.
Shall we trade?
How's business?
If you buy something, it's going to be fine.
Bye.
Drop by anytime.
I've got nothing to dis- Aren't you bored here all by yourself?
My friends drop in sometimes, but I don't envy them. I prefer to be here than at school.
And if they're learning interesting things there?
Interesting? At school they never told us about Atlantis. And you're going to, right?
Sure. Tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.
Have fun.
First, I need to remove the dry blood. This won't work. We need an alternative solution. Water itself isn't enough. No can do. Washing by hand is the most reliable. I'm not going to walk around with a wet scarf in my pocket. I should hang it somewhere to dry. There's no sign of blood. It's not a great idea. No can do. No can do. I can't talk right now. I don't know what I've cleaned the scarf of blood. It's drying in my room.
Bravo! What do you think about it?
I haven't removed the ink yet, but I've uncovered an embroidered inscription. Very interesting.
What is it?
It's in French. Have you asked around the city?
I haven't moved an inch.
So, I'm the first one to do the job.
I speak French. What's the inscription?
Martha de Saint Germain, on board of Marie Celeste, 1872.
Ah, embroidered?
Yes.
A passenger on board has plenty of time. Is it genuine?
Probably, and if so, it's extraordinary. I think I can see an embroidered map, but too bad there's an ink stain right on it.
Will you remove it?
Will you find the collector?
So far, I've found his servant.
Have you? But you've been here all the time.
I don't have to walk around to arrange a meeting for you.
So you managed to do it.
Visit the cafe on the corner. Maybe she's already there.
Amazing. How long are you going to be here? The scarf will be ready by nightfall.
I'll wait here. I have so many things to do.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Let's put this conversation off. I smell the aroma of coffee. A small black one would do me good. I like the mood of this cafe. I'll talk to the owner. It's me again. How's your tail?
Growing beautifully. It's become a fair-sized shrub.
Glad to hear that. Is anybody waiting for me?
Maybe. Why are you in such a rush? How did it go with the antiquary?
Well, we managed to get along.
Then you're lucky. Not everybody manages to do that.
Is he that difficult?
He's an antiquary. If you want to get along with him, you have to sell for a song and pay dearly.
I hope it's not like this in my case.
Oh no, your story has sprouted a new shoot. There, at the back, behind the partition.
It's cozy in here,
Isn't it?
but it's empty. I thought you had some people in here.
You want to eat people? Haha, there will be more of them in the evening.
See ya.
It was a pleasure to talk to you.
Coffee brewed like in the East. What a scent. Hello, my name is Silvi Leru.
My name is Fatima. Play with me.
Can we talk?
Play with me first.
What are the rules of this game?
They're easy. Can you play blackjack?
21, yes.
This game is like blackjack, but you want to reach 50. We roll in turns.
All the dice?
It's up to you. You can say enough anytime. Whoever stops closer to 50 wins the game.
Let's play. Will you play?
With pleasure.
Roll, Fatima.
Observe the role of the master.
My roll.
Waiting impatiently.
Roll, Fatima. My roll.
Waiting impatiently.
Roll, Fatima. My roll.
Waiting impatiently.
Impossible. Are these dice crooked? Will you play?
With pleasure.
My roll.
Waiting impatiently.
Roll, Fatima. My roll.
Waiting impatiently.
Roll, Fatima. My roll.
Waiting impatiently.
Roll, Fatima. My roll.
Waiting impatiently.
Roll, Fatima.
I quit. Roll, Sylvie.
My roll.
Waiting
Impossible. Will you play?
with pleasure.
Roll, Fatima. My roll.
Waiting impatiently.
Roll, Fatima. My roll.
Waiting
Roll, Fatima.
Observe the role of the master.
Congratulations, Sylvie. It was nice.
Thank you for playing. Would you like some coffee? Help yourself.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
I live in Paris. Good coffee.
People in Paris like to eat.
Have you been there?
Oh, yes. I liked it very much.
Do you work for the collector?
I serve him. And what do you do?
I'm an archaeologist.
This job must be really fascinating.
It surely is. What's the collector's name?
You're looking for him, and yet you don't know his name?
Strange, isn't it?
Let's leave it as it is.
And what if I'm wrong?
We'll see after we've talked.
When I was little, I used to eat up grounds with sugar. My mom didn't let me do it, but I would hide under the table.
Our children are allowed to drink coffee. What do your parents do?
They're ethnographers. A month ago, they went to Papua.
Your family like traveling. It must be a wonderful life.
Yes, however, I'm quite worried since I haven't heard from them in weeks.
Is this the first time such a thing has happened?
Not at all. They're somewhere in the mountains in the jungle. It may be hard to get in touch.
So, hope for the best.
All in all, I'm used to it.
Are you married?
No, I'm not.
Europeans get married quite late.
How about you?
I've lost my husband.
Sorry to hear that. Can I meet your employer?
Why do you want to see my master?
I'm examining a chest that used to belong to a Spanish conquistador, Ponce de Leon.
And that's why you came here?
Yes. Inside that chest, there was a jug that allegedly got as far as here.
How do you know that?
I found out about it in Venice.
From?
I heard about this from Gaetano, the president of the Cultural Society, but another collector, Count Saint Germain, persuaded me to come here.
Saint Germain.
Do you know him?
I've heard this name. Is there anything that can prove your words in my master's eyes?
You mean, like, references?
No, rather an item connected with the chest.
The jug is chipped. I have a copy of the spout that should fit the rest of the jug.
Yes, that would be some proof.
I'd have to leave for a moment. Will you wait for me?
No, it's out of the question.
I have some seeds that used to be stored in the conquistador's chest.
These? They're 500 years old?
I think they were in the jug until it broke.
May I take them?
Will it convince your master?
I think so. If I remember correctly, there were a few seeds at the bottom of his jug, so he'll be able to compare them.
Have you never been tempted to walk around with your face uncovered?
Of course I have.
Have you tried?
Would you like to hear a secret?
May I?
In Paris, I uncovered my face, wore jeans and a t-shirt.
Too bad it was only there.
And you? Haven't you been tempted?
To do what?
To get dressed like me?
No, I wouldn't be able to do it anyway.
It's weird. Doesn't the forbidden fruit taste the sweetest?
Once I dressed up as a nun.
How was it?
I didn't want anyone to recognize me, so I was nervous. But that habit was a very good disguise.
In the long run, it has some good points.
Like what?
You can have bandy legs, small breasts, or ugly lips and still look as attractive as other women.
That's what I call equality. But you have to admit, it limits your expression.
Surely. But it's like speaking. You can attract attention by yelling or getting across to someone in a whisper.
I bet your look has made a lot of men fall in love with you.
There was only one man in my life. Is it important for you?
What?
To meet him?
Your employer? Yes, can I?
He's going to think it over. He'll send a message through the antiquary.
Did he ask you to check who I am?
Yes. For certain reasons, he has to be very careful. Keep our meeting secret, okay?
Okay, I won't say a word. It was nice talking to you.
I hope we meet again.
I took a fancy to that woman. I hope she persuades the collector to see me. That woman wears great perfume.